The heart of the syllabus is really about a student experiencing musical theatre from the very beginning all the way through to what was written yesterday.
I love that the syllabus is so broad. There are composers on there, Sondheim and Bernstein and Cole Porter and you know, all the favourites, but there are actually some composers in there that are the lesser known composers.
We've catered to a range of ages at each grade, and the grades themselves go all the way from the very, very beginner through to a pre-professional kind of level of study.
For grades 3 and 4, there is a ladies edition and a gentleman's edition for each grade. And they are really divided up for the characters that they represent. And students are able to access both all the repertoire that's included in those editions. For example, in the gentleman's edition in grade 3, there's a fantastic song called Love Who You Love from A Man of No Importance, one of my favourite shows. But in the show, that's actually sung by both a female character and a male character, even though it appears in the gentleman's edition.
They've been very careful with choosing technical exercises and repertoire that develops a younger voice very safely.
I'm really pleased to be able to say that Australian composers are well represented in the syllabus, and I went to great lengths to seek out some Australian composers.
I'm excited about the repertoire that they've chosen. It's not dumbing down young voices, it's quite clever repertoire. I know it was tricky for them to discover the repertoire that was appropriate for the voices, as well as potentially older students who want to sort of start cleanly at the beginning of their technique. So they've been very clever on developing the syllabus for the beginning of a voice training.
The repertoire is divided into lists. List A for preliminary through to grade 6 is where we're really looking for that beautiful lyrical line, purity of tone. That's really the driving force. And even though text is a major factor in musical theatre, we're really looking for that purity of tone in List A. List B can be a combination of character, text-driven, fast repertoire, comedy repertoire, not necessarily all of those things, but you know, where character and text are really the driving force. List C is contemporary musical theatre, those pieces that all kids want to come into the studio and sing and enjoy.
So the AMEB gradebooks provide a sort of one-stop shop for each grade, so that you don't need to buy various different volumes or various different bits of sheet music. You can just go to one book, and that will have all of the music that you need for that particular grade.
All the grade books contain performance notes that include tips and potential problems and strategies for learning that can really assist both teachers and students in preparing the repertoire.
I think my favourite piece in the musical theatre gradebooks is the song Naughty from Tim Minchin's Matilda. It's got Tim Minchin's characteristic irreverence running all the way through it, and it's just a really fun piece to perform.
It Never Was You from the grade 3 ladies edition, a Kurt Weill piece that is incredibly beautiful.
I think there are already a number of pieces that are destined to become AMEB musical theatre favourites. Let's Go Fly a Kite from Mary Poppins. I think When I Grow Up from Tim Minchin's Matilda and Razzle Dazzle from Chicago are all going to be featured in a number of AMEB examinations.